Hello, Ringgold High School, and thank you for watching Tiger Nation News. I'm Jennifer Jacobs.
I'm Zach Hathcock. Today is September 20th, Friday.
I can't wait to see who the homecoming queen is.
Me too. Very excited. Let's start with our lunch forecast with Trip.
Thank you, Zach. I'm Chef Sigma, and I'm replacing Scotty for the lunch forecast this week. For Monday, we have hamburgers or barbecue pork sandwich. On Tuesday, we have chicken and waffles or breakfast pizza. On Wednesday, we have chips and queso or a beef quesadilla. On Thursday, we have popcorn chicken or a cheese baked potato. And on Friday, we have pepperoni and cheese pizza or chicken tetrazzini. That's all from Chef Sigma this week. Jennifer and Zach, back to you.
Thanks, Trips. The school's first blood drive is coming up on Tuesday, October 1st between 8:30 and 2 p.m. Students and faculty can donate blood in the blood assurance bus. If this is your first time donating, you will need to fill out a permission slip and get it signed. Blood assurance says anyone who donates to the school will get a donor power charging pad. While supplies last, remember to eat a good meal and bring an ID. Avoid energy drinks and drinks with extra water.
Miss Picture Day? No problem. Live Touch will be back on campus for fall picture retakes on Wednesday, September 25th. This is your last chance to get your photo for your yearbook. Morning CCA students should plan to have their pictures taken as soon as they arrive at school that day.
JRTC is selling moon pies. As a fundraiser, you can buy 12 original moon pies for $14 or 12 moon pies for $8. Flavors come in blueberry, mint, chocolate, vanilla, and banana. Don't like moon pies yourself? You can still purchase some and send them to the troops overseas. Contact Sergeant Size for more information.
Duck Derby is back. If you would like to purchase a duck, you can see Ms. Sarko in room 108. The Duck Derby will be October 5th at the Jack Maddox Complex. You don't have to be present to win. This event is a fundraiser for communities and schools of Catoosa County and a chance to show your school spirit while competing against other schools. We've been lagging behind, but this year victory is in our sights. Plus, imagine snagging $1,000 for yourself.
Get ready for our school spectacular evening of tricks and treats. NHS is throwing its annual RHS trunk or treat bash in its front parking lot on October 30th through 5 through 7. Other clubs, don your best costumes, deck out your rides, and get ready to show your the kids with candy.
Seniors, your first senior trip quickly approaching to attend the Braves versus Kansas City Royals game. The deadline to pay was yesterday. For students who have paid, you will leave school around 2 p.m. on Friday, September 27th.
Interested in the ACT, and SAT prep for free? The school is offering a test preparation for the course during Flex in Mrs. Gentry's room to juniors and seniors. It is computer-based this year. Programs, and it is all offered this year. Students are not required to attend. Both Flexes are test preps. See Mrs. Meyer and Mrs. Cross or Mrs. Allison to make changes to your Flex schedule.
If you're interested in attending a four-year school, I highly encourage you to sign up for SAT or ACT prep. It will help you improve your score to get a higher score on those college entrance exams, and you'll do a better job. Specifically, it's tailored to what you need. So when you take the ACT the first time and you do poorly on the science, you can only focus on the science section if you need, or if you're like me and you struggle in math and you need to work a little bit harder, you can focus your time on math.
All sophomores will take the PSAT on Tuesday, October 8th. Every sophomore can take the PSAT for free, thanks to the state of Georgia. The PSAT is a practice college entrance exam that can be used to qualify for dual enrollment. It can show students their strengths and weaknesses on college entrance exams and help them better prepare for those exams.
Career Fair is going to Ringgold High School. Mark your calendars for November 21st. This is the annual college career fair, which will be held at Ringgold High School from 8 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. This is a great opportunity for you to learn about colleges and opportunities to explore career options.
Ringgold High School is going to the Probe College Fair at Dalton State College on October 4th. It is limited to the first 40 seniors to turn in their signed permission form. Students are encouraged to bring extra money for lunch. We will leave school at 9:45 a.m. Students must have their permission form turned in no later than Friday, September 27th. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact your counselor. Ever wanted to change the school rules? How about the law? Coach Hensley had the idea to ask his students the same question, and here's what they came up with.
My name is Trip Dotson. I'm here with.
Hayden Montoya,
What bill did you make?
that student athletes should be able to come into school late the next day
Why do you think this bill should be passed?
because student athletes are not getting enough sleep after a long game, and I think that they need more rest after a game.
What is your name?
Carson Pena.
What is your bill?
It was that the government must fairly reimburse people if they wish to possess their property, 150% of the property's value.
And why do you think this bill should pass?
It should pass because right now the government can just take people's property without reimbursing them at all or not reimbursing them fairly.
What is your name?
Lainey Chandler,
And what is your bill?
that we should go to school 4 days instead of 5.
Why do you think this bill should pass?
I think this bill should pass because this could positively affect students' attendance and their mental health.
What is your name?
Savannah Hatch.
What is your bill?
My bill is that high school should have a class where students can learn how to pay mortgages, taxes, and bills.
Why do you think this bill should pass?
This bill should pass because it would increase tax rates on how people mess up paying taxes or miss paying taxes, so that would decrease that percentage.
It's almost time for plant pickup. The fall plant sale is Saturday, September 28th from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Agriculture is selling fall bedding plants, pansies, violas, snapdragons, and flowering cabbage mix. You will come in person to the greenhouse that day. Bronze, yellow, red, purple, and white mums in a variety of pot sizes are also available for purchase. They have 8-inch mums for $9, 9-inch for $12, and 10-inch for $15.
Agriculture students visited Calhoun Stockyard and learned all about livestock. They learned about genetics, hard health, transportation, and grading from businesses partners and the stock crew. Thank you to Floyd, Walker, Murray, and Frannon, young farmers, the Williams family, and other sponsors for hosting the other events for the field study trip.
The third level forensic science and criminal investigations class conducted building searches. This is part of the unit on use of force. Building searches are just one of the skills you learn in the public safety pathway.
And now here's Scotty with our sports recap. Scotty?
Thank you, Zach. Let's take a look at this week's sports. Volleyball, they played Ridgeland Monday and won 2-0. And they played Wednesday twice, played Union County and beat them 2-0. And then they played LFO and beat them 2-1. For football, last week, our football team came just short after going in 6 overtimes against North Cobb Christian. The score was 41 to 39. This week's homecoming game, we play LFO. Show up and support your Tigers. Since we don't have that much sports going on this week, me and Trip put together a little golf vid to see if we can break par. There you go. Hold up, step. Pure as it. Wow, great job, Trip. That's all we have for this week. Zach and Jennifer, back to you.
Thanks, Scotty. We are going to take a break. When we come back, we will look at this week's homecoming dress-up days and other important events.
Welcome to TNN News. This week our guest is Ms. Dawson. Have you always wanted to be a teacher?
No, actually, I really fell in love with graphic design when I was in 6th grade and pursued that all the way through college. And I worked in graphic design and in photography for a long time. And it wasn't until about 6 years ago that I gave teaching a try and found out I really loved teaching. And here I'm able to combine my love for teaching and my love of graphic design.
What advice would you give a high school student today?
What advice? I would say just to kind of stick with it. It's real easy to kind of, when you get frustrated, to just kind of check out or give up. But if you push through things, there's a lot of really wonderful things at the other end.
Tell a funny short story about your family.
A funny short story about my family. Well, when we lived in Wisconsin, it was cold up there, of course, and we had this little car that my parents got real cheap that we could sit in until the school bus got there. And our driveway was a half a mile long. So my brothers were older and they were learning how to drive and so forth. So they were allowed to drive to the end of the driveway and park, and we'd sit in the car until the bus got there. Well, one day on our way back down the hill to our house, the car rolled. Now we didn't get hurt because we were not going very fast in our driveway, but we didn't want to scare our parents, so we got the tractor and some chains and we flipped the car back over and pulled it down and hid it behind the garage until they got home.
Tell me who is the most influential person in your life?
Most influential person in my life? It has to be my mom. Yeah, definitely my mom.
Thank you for watching TNN News.
Thank you for having me.
If you haven't gotten one yet, homecoming shirts are still for sale. Graphic design teacher Mrs. Dotson had the students compete in a shirt design for homecoming. They have extras available for sale. The design is by Madeline Cooper. The shirts cost $16 each. Payment will be set up in the school window for teachers and Infinite Campus for students. Our homecoming parade was last night. Our football team, volleyball team, dance team, cheer team, POSA, JRTC, and student council all had floats. I got of the parade. The parade started on Spark Street and ended on Tennessee Street.
Students voted for homecoming queen yesterday at school. The homecoming queen will be announced at tonight's football game.
The homecoming pep rally was yesterday morning, and we wanted you to see something special. Take a look at this photo. This is one of our favorite custodians, Miss Sandy. Right before the pep rally started, she photobombed the cheerleading team. Take a look at that split. But what is even more fun is the look on the cheerleaders' faces. Tomorrow night is our homecoming dance. Permission forms were due yesterday. If you have a ticket, the dance will be in the David Moss Gymnasium here at Ringgold High School. It will start at 6:30 and end at 9. Please continue to be mindful of your Tiger traits, respect, honesty, and service at the homecoming dance.
Hey Jennifer, do you know what time it is?
No.
It's time. Will Burgess is interviewing Sarah Fowler right now.
I'm Sarah Fowler. This is my 2012 Volkswagen Jetta, and this is TNN Whips. This is my engine. I don't know much about it. I just know that that's my battery, and then that's about all. So this is the inside of my car. It's 5 seats and it's fully leather, but the leather gets so hot in the summer, so if you get in my car, just be prepared to just start sweating. And then this is my friend, Princess, right here, and she just always is with me and watches me drive and have fun. I'm Sarah Fowler, and this is TNN Whips. See y'all next time. And then also has a sunroof.
Don't forget about your moon pies.
Yes.
Cheers.
Do you have any story ideas? Let us know. At Tiger Nation News, we're always hunting for news stories to bring to you.
Remember our Tiger expectations: respect, honesty, and service. Thanks for watching, and go Tigers.
Okay, that's it. Thanks.